I've got Peter here, and Peter is with Livid. And Peter, nice. Peter, what's new this year? What have you got?
Well, we just announced the controller this year. This month, this is a co-production with Richie Houghton and the Minus label. And right now we've got it integrated in Ableton Live a couple different ways. We have basic transport and session navigation controls and track mixing, sends and pan and EQ, returns, clip triggering, track enable, all of those basic things. But then you can also use these top encoder buttons to drop in and hand off the controller to plugins. So this is running a step sequencer with full control over each individual voice of the step sequence. And we have different modes of running it. You can add randomness to a track and drop out your kick drums, snare drums, whatever sounds you drop in. It can be any instrument, whether it's tension or operator, simpler, sampler, you name it.
Wonderful.
You can.
So does this one already have any software that comes with it? Is it integrated already?
It's already integrated into Ableton Live.
Okay.
We started shipping next month, and we're taking pre-orders now.
Wonderful.
And then this is, perhaps you're familiar with the OMRGB.
Yes.
And again, this has multiple pages, multiple modes of working with Ableton Live. Over here is the code, which is our 32 push-button grid instrument with some additional useful buttons, and I've got that integrated into Reason right now. So I've got the controller mapped to the master channels, so we can control volume and all of those things, and EQ, and now for the first time really you actually have full hands-on control of this massive channel strip that exists within Reason.
Wonderful. And is this two-way? If I turn a knob in Reason, is it going to show up over here?
That's the intent. Let's take a look.
That's the idea?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
And it is working. That is wonderful. Okay, great.
Good thing.
So bi-directional. What over here? I
this
see something that kind of piqued my interest.
Yeah, this is something that we're looking to release perhaps mid-year. And this is our modular MIDI controller. So we have all of these different modules with different arrangements of sliders, knobs. We have some coming out with encoders as well, and they all tie into our MIDI brain.
Right.
So with some simple configuration software, you tell what modules you have, and it'll tell you where to hook it up on the brain.
Okay.
And that gives you USB out to the computer as well as MIDI in that you can integrate to the MIDI, to the USB MIDI.
Right.
But we're also building this out to have CV control, so then you can control continuous voltage on Eurorack synth modules. So you can just build a controller into a Eurorack and have it be a MIDI controller, or you can start mixing and matching analog devices along with your MIDI controller.
So the idea is to have CV, not just MIDI, but CV as part of your main board.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That is exciting.
I agree.
Well, that's all good news.
All right.
Thank you very much. I hope you guys have a great show, and I look forward to the future.
All right. Thanks for listening.